So the first thing we'll be doing is taking a look at functions. So we can have two functions. So let's say one of them is f of x is equal to 8x plus 2, and our second function is g of x is equal to 3x plus 1. Okay, fine. So our first question is find g of 2. So what does this mean? So g of 2 just means that we replace this x here with a 2, right? So instead of writing x, we write 2. So we get 3 times 2 plus 1. And if we evaluate this, we get 6 here plus 1 giving us 7. Okay, fine. Part B, we will be looking at f of g of x. Now, the question may be, okay, what does this even mean, right? So what this means is that we'll be taking our f of x, right? So f of x is basically just y, right? And g of x is basically just another y. So we take our f of x, right? And wherever we have an x, we replace that with a g of x. So let me show you quickly. So you see here, so let me just finish. So you see here how we have an x, right? Here. And instead of writing x, we just write the g of x inside, okay? And then multiplying out, we get 24x plus 8 plus the 2, giving us 24x plus 10. Okay, fine. Simple enough. The third equation, or third question now, is to find the inverse of f of x. Now what does the inverse mean? So if we were to draw a line, say this was our line, the inverse would be just the reflection across y is equal to x. So basically just a mirror reflection, right? Something which flips across. Okay, fine. Now how do we find this is the harder question. So to find this, we take our f of x, which was f of x is equal to 8x plus 2, and instead of writing f of x here, we write an x, and instead of writing an x here, we write a y, right? So this gives us x is equal to 8y plus 2. And if we rearrange, we can do minus 2 on this side, minus 2 on this side. We get x minus 2 is equal to 8y. And dividing both sides by 8, we get that y is equal to x minus 2 divided by 8, which is the inverse. Thank you for listening.